In this tutorial, I will show you how to do Noir style shadows and highlights in DaVinci Resolve 8. My inspiration for this were the movies from the 40s and 50s, noir movies. Now, the thing about these movies are they have a very high contrast and graphic look to them. The shadows and highlights can give it a sense of mood and location. This is generally achieved on set by placing a pattern, also known as a gobo, in front of a light source. Now with Resolve, we can do the exact same thing by using an external matte. The way that I started this was I found a pattern online at Gam Online, and here's the URL. And I just scrolled through here, found a couple of images that fit the look that I was going for. You can use one of these images, Photoshop it a little bit. I saved it out as a single frame H.264 file. Alternatively, what you can do is shoot something that's really high contrast that has the shadows that you want, boost up the contrast, and make a matte out of it. After I found the pattern that I was looking for, here's what I came up with. I basically just filled in all the areas around the corners and made one full image that was able to be keyed through in Resolve. Now back in Resolve, go to the Browse page and select the clip that you want to associate a matte to. Select the matte that you want to use in your project. Right click and choose Add as Matte. You'll know that it actually worked when you see a green dot right next to the clip in the media pool. Go to the Color tab, create a new serial node, right click over the node, and you'll see an item there that says Add Matte. And inside that, you'll see the name of the clip that we associated with that clip. Then you'll see an item pop up there that says External Matte. Now when we actually change the contrast of that, I give it a little bit of gain, you can start to see a highlight popping up of an actual, what looks like a gobo, something that was actually projected in light that goes over a character's face and onto the wall. If I want to, I can move this around. If I select the external matte and I go to this key tab, you'll notice that you have all the controls for pan, zoom, width, all that stuff. If I move it though, you'll see nothing happens. That's because what we need to do first is unlock the matte by moving this slider all the way to the left. Now I'll have the ability to move the matte to whatever spot I want. Change the width, scale it up. If I select the actual serial node and I go to the key tab, there's also options in the external key to blur the radius if we want to soften it out and make it look a little bit more realistic.